We claim that our position in the universe is optimal for making scientific discovery. But when we say optimal, we mean that in a particular sense. And it's the idea that engineers often talk about as constrained optimization. And what constrained optimization refers to is the fact that when someone designs something, when an engineer, for instance, designs a laptop computer, he's not simply going to design it for one parameter, for one variable. The best laptop computer is not going to simply be the fastest laptop or the laptop with the largest screen, because there's going to be multiple competing objectives. So the best laptop is going to be the best overall compromise of these competing objectives. So the best computer would be the one that balances cost, ease of use, screen size, resolution, CPU speed, price, and these sorts of things. When you find the best sweet spot where all these things converge, that's going to be the best laptop. In the same way, we say that the Earth is the best overall environment for making a wide range of scientific discoveries, from geology at the small scale to nearby planetary science, to discovering the laws of gravity from our planetary neighbors, to doing galactic astronomy and nearby stellar astronomy. So when you add up all these different domains of the natural world that you need to discover things about and to be able to probe, and you consider all these things, habitable environments are a sweet spot where all these different competing conditions for scientific discovery are met, and that makes habitable environments the best overall places for scientific discovery in the universe.